Plyo day mostly, with a little bit of upper body pushing sprinkled in there. I started off with some unilateral jumping, and I think that I was doing a slightly less embarrassing job than the previous time that I was doing this. Thought about keeping the leg that wasn't jumping in front of me instead of lagging behind, so that definitely helped in keeping my torso slightly more upright. Last time I think that I was a bit hunched over, which I wasn't really happy with, and overall the jumps they felt a little more confident, I want to say, competent, dare I say. Now they were looking a bit better. And in between I was getting some upper body stuff in, so I got some handstands for time to just starting to warm my shoulder up, because then I was going to be doing some overhead presses with dumbbells. Now in here, this is an exercise that I just thought about recently, and I think that is going to be a good addition. Basically, it's just a kneeling jump, but instead of then jumping for a vertical leap, I am instead changing direction and jumping to the left and to the right. So there is a bit of a dynamic component that doesn't stay in the same plane, but is giving some extra flavor to the whole exercise, which is a very good one. And I think that with this variation specifically is going to be something that is it's increasing its versatility. And I think that I would find benefits in not always training in just jumping above and in front of me. There is something to be said and explored in terms of lateral jumping and some changes of direction. And in here also I was going single-legged and side to side. This is slightly challenging because I'm landing on one foot only, and ideally I think that I should be just stopping as soon as my foot hits the floor, but there was a little bit of a side step. Control needs to be honed, and of course that is the most challenging part of the exercise: instant reversal of direction, coming one way, stopping, and as quickly as possible going the opposite way with as much force. It's providing a good stimulus balance-wise for sure. Proprioception is challenged, and it's plain fun. Yeah. The thing with jump training, and with the overall goal of getting better in general, isn't really that dependent on the precise and specific exercises that I am choosing. I am finding, and I could really extend this line of thinking and almost training approach to even strength training. I do not see that being ultra specific with something is really that more beneficial than just showing up and getting exposure to something that is, of course, in the same realm of specificity, but it doesn't have to be the same thing always. And in terms of strength training, I'm kind of always using the same exercises, because when load is involved, I feel like changing the exercise is going to then have a neurological component that then needs to be trained before I am able to perform the same force output within a very similar range of specificity. Jumping wise, I think that there is a bit more leeway, in the sense that I am able to change jumping exercises, and so long as I am just jumping, it gets the job done. Ciao.